Hey guys, it's Logan, and today we are back with the next part of my with my alternate future series. And I haven't been getting much support because I haven't been asking for support. But yeah, basically, this is what the world looks like now. Spain's in pain. Hey, that rhymes. Spain in pain. But basically, we need to do something. We need to add Russia to the series, and I know exactly how. So basically, after World War II, the allies of World War III, sorry, not World War II. Oh my god, where is the colours that I use? I use this blue. Alright, so the Ukraine, Alpha Luxor, that's why. Ukraine, Belarus, the Baltic Empire, and Poland. The Polish Empire. Then also the French and the British. I've been thinking of adding someone new to this alliance, but for now this is good. So this 5 is they are going to do some damage to Russia, but I also need to show you guys the aid map. So basically, since these people aren't on the border, Ukraine is, that's really big. Ukraine is Ukraine is sending stuff into Belarus. That's not Belarus, the Baltic Empire, Belarus, and Ukraine. But also France is sending stuff via air just to Ukraine. Then the United Kingdom is sending stuff to Germany. The Polish Empire to be shipped off to Belarus, to be shipped off to the Baltic Empire, because they're not the strongest. But also Russia has decided to change their capital. Wait, which one? Yeah, I'm in the capital map. Here, so that's close enough to Moscow, I think. But the war begins after I find the colours that I usually use. Okay, here's the colour. Right, so Ukraine pushes in. Oh my god, what am I on? Why isn't this? Okay, now it's working. So Ukraine pushes into this area. I don't know what it's called. Just near like Georgia and Armenia and stuff. So Ukraine destroys the Russian economy by this invasion as well. I mean, not like specifically, but also Russia kind of feels betrayed because Belarus used to be their ally, but now they're helping in the war. They are contributing in the war. And then the Baltic Empire pushes up into like the Finnish area, and then Finland says, "Hey, we're gonna join the war." So Finland joins the war to get some land. Clout chasers. Finland joins the war to get as much land as possible. And oh my god. And then they ship in they just send in as many troops to Russia as possible. Then they invade this area of Russia, taking it over. That's So now Russia doesn't even border Norway. But also Russia is being pulverized in this war. But now North Korea and all the other Russian allies are sending stuff, but they're not brave enough to declare war. Kind of like with the Russian-Ukrainian war right now. Now, I think this is the Black Sea, so no, this isn't the Black Sea. Is this the Black Sea? I don't know. I know the name, I just forgot. But basically, Ukraine pushes in. But also, the Ottomans, or the Turkish Empire, did see an opportunity to kind of invade Iran and then take over the Georgian Armenian Empire. But at this point, there's no point because they would have to move through the Allies to even get to Russia. But also the British, French, and the Polish are also bombing places. But then the British make a landing near I'm just going to call this Moscow. It's probably not, but yeah. Surround their capital, which is Moscow, and then they retreat to their allies and they tell them we have Moscow surrounded. So with Moscow surrounded as well, this is like a repeat of the Russian-Ukrainian war that I was talking about in the first episode. But Moscow was surrounded, and some of the British soldiers got a little bit closer to entering the city, and Moscow fell into chaos. But Ukraine pushed into this area. Belarus surrounded some Russian troops of Finland and destroyed them and took them out. Then, basically, the Finnish troops help take over these two seas and block off, they're not seas, they're little lakes, I'm going to say. Then they block off the Russians here, completely stopping, like, basically the only way you could supply these guys with planes, but it would all be shot down. And then, at this point, just the kind of collapse of Russia. At this point, the Allies aren't sending anything because it's kind of a drain of their military. North Korea was thinking about nuking a capital, but they know how that would end. Because NATO is still a thing, it's just not the strongest. But the USA is still a proud member of NATO. But this is just like I'm going to name it the Polish Alliance for now. But finally, Moscow surrenders. But that doesn't mean that the Russians won't surrender. Now, a good chunk of Russia surrenders, just not the popular areas, but also Moscow's like the most popular area of Russia, so you can already imagine all the bloodshed. So, and then finally, after some very not long battles, the Russians surrender. And this is what how far they got. But think, they did make it to Moscow close to the end as well. But the Russians are like, all right, what are you going to throw at us? What treaty do you want? What are we going to lose? Now, no major allies of NATO are going to be getting any land. So, like, if you didn't contribute into the war, you won't get the land. So, basically, this is what happened to the world. Basically, Ukraine took this chunk of Russia. Oh, I forgot to erase that. It's fine. The Belarusian Empire took this bit. Basically, there. So, if another war with Russia were to start, the Allies would instantly steal off Moscow. But also, Finland won't be a major threat until close to the end. Basically, I'm gonna say. Now, I don't script any of this, so whatever I say might be valid. It might be invalid soon. Or it's probably just going to be false. Alright. Alright. But there is also going to be another war. It's going to be called... Wait, what should it be called? You know what, you guys can come up with a name. If the comments aren't de-enabled, then you can say it. But basically, I'm just going to call it the Baltics War because it involves people from the Baltics. No, this isn't the Baltics. God damn it. I always forget this name. Right, it just involves these members, so... But also the Ottomans are in this war. You know what, I'm going to call it the Coalition Against the Ottoman Empire. But the Ottomans take out more land than anybody was expecting. Like, everybody knew that the Ottomans would win. They just didn't know how much land they would win over. And let's just say it's quite a lot. I'm probably going to have to thicken up these borders, but it's fine. Yeah. Next episode, I'll make them a bit thicker. But yeah, the Ottoman Empire. Let me just find the colour real quick. This is so annoying. There it is. Alright, now let's up this to 2. Right, so the first move is the Ottomans invading Romania, and then also... Oh wait, they already own Greece. They invade Albania, North Macedonia, and Serbia. They step up their game by invading Romania's coast, by taking the full coastline, then also securing the border with Serbia. And then Serbia gets completely wiped out, leaving Romania to die, basically. Now, the Baltics don't have... No. I forgot. North Macedonia is wiped out. Albania gets fully occupied. And then the rest of the Baltics. No, these aren't the Baltics. Just Karen Fear as the Ottomans collapse on them. But and then these guys decide to surrender. So let's go ahead and see what these borders look like. Right. This is what the Ottomans did. Basically, just annexed everybody, but I forgot what you guys are called here. The ones that like stole all the coastline. I don't know how long this episode is. I think I'm gonna end it here. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.